Hi everyone, welcome back. My name's Debbie and today we're going to be making my mom's famous potato salad. So let's jump right into the recipe. Okay, and now I have got a pot of water on. I'm not going to make very much potato salad because my husband doesn't like it, so it's just for me. So while that water is coming to a boil, I'm going to peel. I have washed a few potatoes. I'm going to peel them and cut them into the size chunks I like. I think I like about that big a chunk. And that doesn't take long to cook. And the water is boiling now. Add these to the boiling water without getting burnt. Not a very safe way to do, but they won't take long to boil. You want to boil them till they're just done. You don't want them crunchy, but you don't want them to be where you can mash them and make mashed potatoes either. So we're going to boil these about maybe 3 minutes and check them because it's just, they're different sizes. So I will let you know for sure how long I boiled these in the end. Okay, it's been 6 minutes and there's a big one. They're just about ready. Timer just went to 7 minutes. Definitely don't want them too mushy. So I'm going to grab one out of here and try it. And now I have an egg in boiling. Ooh. So I drained these and I cooled them with cold water so they would quit cooking. So now we're going to make our sauce. Okay, we're going to get our celery chopped up. Now this recipe is in our church cookbook. And when my mom made this recipe, this is my mom's recipe, she used 15 pounds of potatoes. Because when she made this, I mean, she made potato salad. But we're trying to, I'm not even halving that. I'm not even probably quartering that. So I'm going to give you the recipe of what the measurements of the recipe that I have used here. And then you can go off of that to see how much more, how much less that you would like to make. So get our celery chopped. My husband doesn't like celery either. When I make chicken salad, He wants the chicken, the mayonnaise, and an egg, and that's it. No celery, no pickle, no onion. I have about 1/4 of a cup of onion here. Not quite, but about. And then we're going to do probably 1/4 a cup of celery. Just keep it simple. I have 1 egg. I think that's my egg that's done. Hang on. Okay, so I added all that celery that I had chopped. So that was 2 stalks actually of celery, and it was just a little bit over 1/4 of a cup. And we're going to add some salt. And again, if you can't have very much salt, you just omit the salt. We're going to salt it a little bit. You can also, her recipe actually called for chopped sweet pickles or sweet pickle relish. Now I prefer to omit that, so I'm not putting that in mine, but that's just something you can keep in mind that you can add. And I have my 1 boiled egg here. It's just a little bit of a soft boiled egg. You can see just on the verge of being hard boiled. I like mine just a little bit soft. I'm just going to chop that roughly up in my hand. This knife is not sharp at all. I probably could have went with 2 boiled eggs. My suggestion probably would be 2. So in the recipe in the description, I'll put 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs. You can choose what you like. Just going to toss that around. Combine. We don't want to get a big bite of onion in one. I love onions, but they don't like me. But I have to put them in. I like the flavoring, but they don't like me. And now we're going to mix up our dressing. So we're going to set that aside. I have a little jar here. So in that we're going to combine a little mustard, some sugar, a little white distilled vinegar, and I'm using some Miracle Whip. We're going to put that all in there, shake it up, pour it over to make our potato salad. So the first thing we're going to add to our jar is you can use mayonnaise or salad dressing, and I'm going to use this Miracle Whip. And again, her recipe is for a large recipe. She made it in a huge big stock pot. It calls for 4 cups of mayonnaise or dressing, but again, I'm just doing this little bit of potatoes, so we're just going to try to figure out what we have here. So I think the best thing to do is I'm just going to start with 1/4 a cup of Miracle Whip. Pour that in my jar. This I just like a little bit. So I'm going to squeeze. That may be a 1/2 teaspoon. We'll see what that does. And then the sugar, we're going to do a tablespoon of sugar. And then for the vinegar, we're going to add a half a teaspoon. I don't know if that'll go in there. I will. Then we're going to shake all this and we're going to taste it to see what we think. And I can tell it's probably going to need everything doubled but the mayonnaise, but the mustard. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add another 1/4 cup of the Miracle Whip. So that would make it 1/2 cup. It'll come out. So now we're to a 1/2 cup. We're going to add another 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. So now we're at 1 1/2 tablespoons. I'm not going to add any more mustard. I'm going to add another 1/2 teaspoon of vinegar. So now we're at a teaspoon of vinegar. Let's shake that and see what we get. Okay, I'm going to dip my finger in it. Hang on. Got me a little stir fella. A friend to help me. Get this all incorporated off the sides, on the bottom. Excuse the TV in the background if you can hear it. So, and let's see what that tastes like. Okay. I think I ended up using 3/4 teaspoon of the distilled vinegar, and I think that's what it needed. Or this will be 3/4. Okay, let me taste. Oh, that's it. That's the perfect one. Okay, so hopefully we have enough. You see that's just a very pale yellow. I don't care for a lot of mustard, but again, like I said, you tweak it how you want to, but we're going to pour this on and then we're going to chill it. And we're going to have some delicious potato salad. Let's get that. Use a bigger one. Mix that all in there. There's a little gnat. Don't you hate that when little gnats get in your house? I don't even have any. Oh, I do have some bananas sitting out over there. My husband needs to eat. He likes it when they get brown as brown can be. And I'm like, no. I read somewhere that a few brown spots makes it sweeter. Okay, I will buy that. Let me see if there's any more in there. Yeah, just a touch. And but I also read somewhere that it's not good to eat that when they get totally like, when you open the peel up and it's mush banana. I don't remember what it said, but it's not good. Okay, there's our potato salad made. I'm going to get this in a nice little bowl, and we're going to get it refrigerated. That bowl still looks like it's too big, but that's okay. And I will definitely add some black pepper to mine before I eat it. You could have added it in. She actually had lemon pepper listed on her recipe. I don't have any lemon pepper, so I'm going to go with that. There it is. I'm going to get it chilled, and then I'll be back with a taste test. Okay, it's ready. It's done. It's mixed. It's chilled. It's saying, taste me. Alrighty. I did add some pepper. Got a crunch of that celery. I did get a little onion. The potatoes are just perfect. They're tender, but they're firm. And the dressing is really good. I might have even added a little bit more the Miracle Whip, just a little bit, but nothing else. It's still really creamy. If you like more mustard in yours, you can tweak it how you like it, but I will have the recipe down in the description box of exactly what I used and the amounts I used. So I hope you try this. My mom's famous potato salad. Enjoy. And until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye.